I just built an AI agent that manages my business. It sends me all the things that are happening on my Slack, Gmail, Notion, and Google Calendar right in my Telegram right here. So in the morning, every single day, I can see the problems that are happening in my business. I can see today's actions that I need to take to solve those problems. I can see who is responsible for problems, which is for me really important. And then I have some questions that I need to clarify. So this gives me an entire recap of what happened day before, early in the morning. And this is essentially what we're going to be building. So to get started with this, I didn't use typical ChatGPT model. I used Qwen Max 3, which is a model that costs less. It has long context handling and language support. So if you want to translate this AI agent to any language, you can do it. So the first thing what we want to do is you want to click the first link in the description and you want to go to Alibaba Cloud. This is where we can get the API key for Qwen. Now for Qwen, what we want to do is we want to click dashboard, and then from dashboard, you will have it like this. You have key management, and then go to key management, create an API key. Simply click on this right here and you would be able to create an API key. You click OK, and then you can just copy the API key. Okay, once we have the API key, we'll go right here into the workflow. Now we have 4 different nodes here. As I said, Slack, Gmail, Notion, and Google Calendar. These are all very important nodes because these are the nodes that will listen to what is happening within our business. For you, you can add additional nodes if you want. But let's go first with this first node. So we added a node which is called a Slack node, and it's searching for messages. So resource message, operation search. It's searching for a keyword called problem because I'm always looking for problems that are happening inside of business. You can obviously go here. You can add multiple different keywords like problem, issue, stuff like that. You can sort by newest here, and you can limit it by 25. This is just so I can get, the most up-to-date problems and issues. And then search in channel, and this is what you're going to do. You're going to add your channels that you want to be searched for this particular query. And then here, what you want to do is you want to create new credential. Now, for those of you who are using N8N Cloud version, you would be able to connect your account this way. However, for those of you that are using it a self-hosting version, you will need an access token. Now, an access token, you can do that by creating an app on your Slack API. So simply go to your apps, go api.slack.com/apps. Then here, go and click on your application that you want to obviously connect. Here you have client secret, signing secret, and you have OAuth somewhere here, right here. And you can also add the permissions that you want right here. So you have scopes, and make sure you add those scopes in. After that, hit save, which right here, I'm not going to hit save because I actually have it right here. Then the next node that we're going to add is going to be Gmail node. So Gmail, sometimes I'm getting a lot of emails and I want to literally go and I want Telegram to send me all the newest emails. So what I did is I went in, create new credential, sign in with Google. It's extremely simple to do that. And then what I did is I entered resource message. So send a message. In this case, it's not actually send a message, it's get many messages. So I just said get many, and then I limit it to 3. However, if you're getting a lot of messages, you can put here 5 or 10. And then read status is going to be unread emails only. You can also add a filter for labels, names, or IDs if you want a specific ID or label. Okay, from there, we also have Notion because in the Notion is all my management for the team. So what I have is again, went in here, create new credential, and I added the internal integration secret. Now to do this, you want to simply go to Notion API and create an API key on Notion. This is also very simple. So you can do that. And then resource is going to be database, is going to be search a database because we're going to be searching within our database what is happening. And the search text is going to be video because I'm using this for a video editing agency. This is essentially what I did. I said video, but you can again go here and with columns adjust this however you want. Limit is going to be 50, and then it's going to also simplify because I want a simple output right here. From there, we have Google Calendar. So for Google Calendar, I'm getting all of the events. I'm fetching all of the events from Google Calendar within the next week. So I'm doing this by, again, creating new credentials, signing in with Google. Extremely simple to sign in. Operation get many, and then calendar is going to be from my email. And then here I have limit, and the limit is 50. It's never going to be 50, so I just put it as it is. After is going to be now, so the time is going to be now because I want it to look at the time slot from now all the way to a certain date, which in this case it's 11th of February. Right now it's 4th of February, so it's, I think, 1 week ahead. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. And then after all of these nodes will give each data point. So Slack will send a data point, Gmail will say something, and Notion will send something, and then Google Calendar will send something. From there, we need to have a parser. So I added this code node right here, which is quite a lengthy code node. By the way, everything will be linked in the description so you can check it out. And this code node essentially recaps everything that is happening in the business. So it takes all the things that are happening in the business, all the specific like messages and stuff like that, and it recaps them in one place. From there, this is very messy. So what's happening is this is a problem. So what we do to fix this problem is we have another code node, which is going to be a code node that is going to be structuring this in a very simple way. So as you can see, this is how it looks like. Again, you don't have to know how to code. This is just a thing that I did. And again, ChatGPT helped me with this as well. From there, we're sending this structure output to Qwen. Now, this is where your API key comes in handy. So what you want to do is you want to go to your Model Studio console. And what we did is went to API references. And when you go to API references, you want to go to Qwen right here and OpenAI chat. Now, it doesn't matter if it says OpenAI chat. Qwen is actually the model that we're using here. So we go to curl and we copy this curl. And we simply go here and import this curl command here. And everything will be imported except your API key, which is going right here. So let's explain this node further. We're using a post method here. The URL is the URL where we're going to send this recap that we have from the code node, from the structure code node. And then authorization is going to be right here, bearer, and then our API key. So our API key that we copied previously goes right here. If you didn't copy it, you can go back. You can go to dashboard, and then here go to your key management, and this is where you would be able to get your API key. Now, sending body is raw, and then application JSON, and then body is going to be this right here. So we're using a model Qwen Max. We want to use the best possible model. Temperature is 0.2. Messages, role, system, content, and this is where I said you're an AI operational manager. The input will be in Croatian. As you can see, I'm using a different language here, my language. And then first understand and internally translate it to English, then provide a short, clear summary in Croatian. Structured as problems, what needs to be done today, who is responsible, and 3 clarification questions. Again, you can adjust this to your own business however you want, but this is a really cool prompt that works. And then I said role user, and then I added the content here that is from here. So I added a recap clean content, which is right here. And then Qwen will take that, and Qwen actually takes that and creates this type of content, which is a content that is ready for Telegram. But as you can see, we still need to obviously structure this for Telegram. So we have another code node. And this code node, again, it's quite a lengthy one. I'm not going to explain every single code line right here. But essentially, we're getting this schema right here, daily ops recap. And this is how it looks like in Telegram right here. As you can see, it looks really structured. Again, the output is clean, and this is exactly what we want. Again, for you, you might want to have problems and something else right here. You can adjust that right here. So if you go back to Qwen, you can adjust this in the prompt. So you can go just here and adjust it in the prompt. Here, problems. As I said, it's structured as problems. what needs to be done today, who is responsible, and 3 clarification questions. You can add something else here, so feel free to do so and test this out for yourself. And then, as you can see at the end, we have send a text message. So send the text message, and we are dragging this Telegram text to the text message. And right now, this is where it gets interesting. So you actually need a chat ID for this. And you also need a Telegram bot. So to be able to do this, follow the next steps. So you want to open Telegram and you want to open bot father. Just go and search for bot father. From there, you need to hit /start and you need to create a new bot. So go to new bot here. I'm going to be just creating a new bot for the test. So as you can see, all right, how are we going to call it? Test bot N8N. Good, let's now choose the username, test bot N8N, and then it needs to end in bot, so we can do it like this. Okay, this username is taken, so I'll just going to be naming it like this. And then what we're getting is we're getting this token right here. So we can copy this token, and now what you can do is you can essentially go back to the Model Studio, and you can say something like, can you give me ID based on my Telegram token for my bot? I am looking for a chat ID. Okay, because we're looking for a chat ID, which we're going to be putting right here. And again, this is something that you can also get within the Telegram bot. I just wanted to show you how you can get this right here in the Quen. So as you can see, obviously it says your bot token is now public. Make sure for you it's not public. I'm just using this for educational purposes. But as you can see, your bot user ID from the token, the part before the colon, is your bot user ID. As you can see, this is your bot user ID. So you just copy this and you paste it right here. And for the reply, markup none, and then add right here append N8N attribution and just disable it. This makes sure that we don't have N8N sent from N8N tag in the Telegram message, as you can see on our bot. So that's essentially it. This is the entire tutorial. Again, check out the Alibaba Cloud and API for Quen. Quen is an extremely useful model and you can use it for pretty much everything. Again, it costs less, has longer context than some of the OpenAI models, and it has language support, which is cool. By the way, you can find this template in the description and also check out our channel for more videos just like this. Thank you guys for watching.